what it is, people, what they do. Before we start the show, we got our first shout out. It's from a podcast right here in Miami called Only Black Kids in the Classroom. How did they shout us out? How did they shout Top Flight Security of the World, your boy Flashlight out? Well, check out the clip.
We're going to name him Top Flight Security. give him a flashlight.
Yeah. That was us. That was still a shout out. That's still a shout out. I stole a shout out. They wasn't even talking about us. They were talking about a dog, making a dog like a guard dog, top flight, calling a dog like Top Flight Security of the World and giving the dog a flashlight. But we're gonna take what we got. We're gonna take what we can get. We're gonna take what we can get. God damn it. Shit, it's hard out here in these YouTube streets. If I gotta steal a shout out, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we gotta do. It's hard out here. They from Miami. Mr. I think is Mr. Sawyer. He's from Miami. I'm from Miami, born and raised. You feel me? Shout out to Only Black Kids in the Class. Shout out to Mr. Sawyer and Mrs. Sawyer. Make sure y'all go watch and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Obviously, I known about this because I watched them. I am subscribed to them. Again, shout out to Only Black Kids in the Class, Mr. and Mrs. Sawyer. Hey, remember, he's a therapist, not your therapist. Let's start the show.
Ma'am, I should warn you, I do have the authority to make a citizen's arrest.
Taser!
I got people threatening my safety. I'm the security officer here.
You ain't a real cop, you a flashlight cop.
Welcome back. Top Flight Security of the World. I am your host, Flashlight. Now, I'm sure as y'all read the title, I came across, we got two video clips that I'm going to show you dealing with Brinks. It's two separate, I don't think, they're not. Are they both in Texas though? But anyway, there are two clips of Brinks armored truck getting robbed. As you all know, I've worked for Brinks for a number of years. I used to be a messenger, you know. That's what they call it. And I also trained a few people while I was there. So, seeing, clips and everything about Brinks trucks getting robbed, it's not really funny to me. I'm sure looking at it, in hindsight, and maybe it's a funny moment or whatever, but I don't think anybody getting robbed is funny. The crime and stuff like this is funny because it hits home for me. That being said, this first clip we're going to watch, I'm going to explain it because I don't like, y'all know I don't like talking through the video. So this Brinks truck was getting robbed, right? It's a smaller vehicle because that's the ATM vehicles usually. It's usually manned by like one person. Maybe it's another person in there. You never know. Maybe it's some old armed Brinks guards following them, keeping guard. You never know. But unfortunately, this guy was caught by himself. Now, if any of you have ever been in law enforcement, military, security, we have, these duty belts. It's like you put on a regular belt through the hoops, but it's Velcro. And then your actual duty belt goes over it and sticks to it. And then you have belt keepers that goes in between the loops wherever you want them, just to keep the belt sturdy and on you, because it's a lot of weight on the belt. You got your gun, your flashlight, taser, handcuffs, extra magazines, blah, blah, blah. So the holster of matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me go get mine. So different holsters. This is what? Safari? Black Hawk. This is Black Hawk. Yeah. Everybody, Safari Land. Shut up. The reason this robber was basically pantsing this Brinks guard was because basically he couldn't get the gun out. So one thing about these holsters, you got level 1, level 2, level 3 retention holsters. This is level 3. Well, because it takes, let me keep it simple. It takes like 3 things for you to do to pull it, remove your pistol from your holster. In order to take this gun out of here, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's an inside button you have to press. So once you press that, it's going to release this top part. See that? But the gun is still not out. Then you have to press this button here to actually release the gun. Then the gun could come out. But that's not only it. The gun has to come out a certain way. So here, this is my current duty belt. So with this one, this is Safari Land. With this one, the gun is in there. You have to, many people think you could just pull this forward and the gun will come out. No. You have to push this down like that, and then forward. Down, and then forward. Now the gun is able to come out. But the gun has to come straight out of the holster. If it's tilted to the left a little bit, it won't come out. If it's tilted to the right a little bit, it won't come out. If it's just tilted, it has to come straight out of there. That's another safety feature that they have on some holsters. And so when a robber is going to try to just take the gun out, yanking the gun just won't come out. Hence the whole reason for the clip I'm about to show you. So without further ado, I would like to entitle this episode, Damn, you ain't even gonna take me out for dinner first? Let go.
Es fuerte. No puedo creerlo. Tiene una pistola y es el seguridad del banco. Es el que tiene los camiones. Tiene una pistola. Wow, está robando la caja fuerte. La ha abierto.
So as y'all can see, the guy was robbing the Brinks truck. They was at an ATM. He was replenishing the ATM. I also did that my time at Loomis, not Brinks. Brinks, I was just a regular messenger. Loomis, I used to replenish the ATMs. So the beginning just clip of this, the guard has his pants on and you see the robber reaching for it, trying to get his gun, but he can't get his gun off him, so he just yanking. This guy got belt keepers on, everything that I explained before. He can't get his gun out, so he's just yanking, and as he's yanking, the pants is coming off, and just try to get it from his boots. It came to a point where the dude was helping him to take his pants off. I was like, damn, bro. But again, this is very dangerous. What Irving, Texas? What do y'all got going on out there, man? What do y'all got going on, man? So yeah, this Brinks. Hopefully everything is all right. Hopefully they caught him. This can be very, very traumatic and scary. You know, it's essentially a part of the job. You know what you're getting into once you receive their offer letter from them and you accept employment from them. Like, this is a risk that you sign up for this. To be real with you, you actually do sign. This is what you sign up for. Let's go to the next clip. So in this next clip, like to give you a little background and everything because I don't like to talk through the clip. 2 robbers robbed this Brinks truck in front of a Quick Trip, I believe. I think this Brinks had 1 guard in it, or maybe 2 guards. I don't know. I forgot. But they basically go all up in the truck and everything. I don't know what truck this was. I don't want to give you the ins and out of what the inside of the Brinks trucks look like because there's special little things in there, and I don't want to put that out there. But this truck is it seems like a very old truck. The newer trucks, let's just say you're not really going to be able to get in there inside the truck. It's these certain little things, the way the truck was built and stuff. So I don't want to say that, and you know, robbers watching this like, oh really, really, writing this down, you know. So without any further ado, let's go.
Only on WBTV, shocking surveillance video shows Brinks truck drivers getting robbed here in Charlotte. Now, no one was hurt, but the money is gone. Thanks for sticking with us here. Live at 5 o'clock, I'm Jamie Bowl. WBTV anchor Alex Giles is asking if this is becoming a trend, and he has the story in this week's Crime Stoppers report.
These 2 robberies of drivers of armored trucks have happened within just the past 2 months. Detectives are trying to identify the people who robbed a Brinks truck driver at this Quick Trip behind me. They're also trying to identify the people who robbed a Brinks truck driver at a grocery store. Look, this is what happened right around 1:45 p.m. on Monday, April 15th. During the normal hustle and bustle of the workday, 2 people robbed a Brinks truck driver right in front of this Quick Trip.
It's very dangerous. You know, these situations are always unpredictable. It's very bold.
Bold and brazen, these 2 thieves forced the driver to surrender his gun, then they moved him to the back of the truck. Once they got money that was being transported by the vehicle, they hightailed it out of the truck into an SUV and they took off.
They don't care. They don't care about the safety.
Now watch this. A month prior, another Brinks truck robbery in the middle of the day. This happened near the Patel Brothers grocery store off University City Boulevard. A similar situation. A driver robbed at gunpoint, his firearm stolen. He's then forced to get cash from the truck and fork it over. These 2 Brinks bandits also took off. Is it possible that the same 2 people are responsible for both of these robberies?
If not the same, then affiliated with each other.
Detective Jacqueline Clyburn with the CMPD Crime Stoppers says she can't confirm a connection between the 2 crimes, but says she did notice similarities between the 2 robberies. Money stolen from each truck, a gun stolen from each driver, and in each case, the suspects appear to be plotting and waiting to make a move. Do detectives think that robbing armored vehicles might be a new trend?
I certainly hope not. These are the 2 that I'm aware of at this time.
But she doesn't want to investigate any other Brinks bandit crimes. That's why she's calling on the community for help. Take another look. Do you recognize these thieves in their bright colors or these suspects in their jackets?
We definitely want to get them identified and off the streets. These drivers have families too. I don't want them in harm's way just trying to do their job.
If you know anything about these robberies of drivers of armored trucks, please call Crime Stoppers. The number to dial is 704-334-1600. You do not have to give your name when you call in, and you could receive a cash reward if you have information that leads to an arrest. Reporting in Northeast Charlotte, Alex Giles, WBTV, on your side.
New tonight and only on WBTV.
All right. We've seen the clip. So one thing about when these trucks is getting robbed, that not only do they have the money, but they also, now that there's a firearm out in the community now, there's no telling what that firearm is going to be used for. Well, firearms is only used for one reason and one reason only, but there's now another firearm in the streets, and I can get a hold of. I mean, children could get a hold of it. Anybody can get a hold of it. So that's like a double whammy. Yeah, man. When the training that I did with guys at Brinks and Loomis, man, I would tell them straight up, do not be a hero, mister. Don't be a hero. Give that money up. That money is insured. So You know, you unfortunately, the way the world works, you, let's say you die or get killed in the line of duty, they will be interviewing someone within the week to take your position. That's just business. That's how it goes. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. It is what it is. So your life isn't worth that money. First of all, that money is, like I said, it is insured, and there are serial numbers on each one of those bills. So a good investigator could get some good leads, you know, once that money starts circulating. You know, cameras do have timestamps. Hey man, I want to thank y'all for watching Top Flight Security of the World. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment. Shout out to Only Black Kids in the Class for giving us a shout out. And shouts out to the gods, man. You know, I was thinking, you know, many different YouTube channels and artists have the people that support them. They, you know, they have a name for it. So I don't like calling people fans. Oh, my fans, or I'm a fan of. I just like the word supporter. So if you like, subscribe, share, you're a supporter, and you are officially a guard. That's what we're gonna call them. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call our family over here in Top Flight Security of the World, the guards. So shout out to the guards, man. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.
You ain't a real cop, you a flashlight cop.
You saw how my eye squinted when I said a therapist. Seriousness, right?